Good morning, everyone. We're continuing in KITZUR SHABBOS with the laws of Hadmana, which is insulating a pot. Yesterday we spoke about a davar ma'isiv hevel, something that adds heat, which you're not allowed to insulate a pot with. Now we have davar she'eno ma'isiv hevel, something that does not add heat. Mutter la'at min be'erev Shabbos b'davar she'eno ma'isiv hevel. You're allowed on Erev Shabbos, Friday afternoon, to wrap something up in a material that it does not add heat. Ukagoy. You could wrap this pot in clothing or like. Many people, they don't have hot plates and the like, or they want to leave the stovetop on, so they wrap their chicken soup pot in a towel. You're allowed to do that. But I am the Shulchan Aruch. Take a look in the Shulchan Aruch, you see the things that don't add heat. On Shabbos, you cannot wrap things up at all. Even those things that don't add heat. However, if the pot became revealed on Shabbos, which means it was wrapped up beforehand, and so the wrapping fell off, you would be allowed to go back and recover it. So too, you could remove the pot from the material, the clothing, the blanket, whatever that you're using, and then after you serve your dish, then you would be able to put it back in. The only prohibition that we have on Shabbos is actual from the beginning, wrapping it up. Tell us a few things he says that are problematic or not problematic with Hadmana and something that doesn't add heat. It's only going to be Hadmana if it's covered above. But if you leave the pot uncovered on top, that's good, meaning uncovered from being insulated. Cotton, you want to warm up a bottle of a child. You put it in the hot water. Like we explained before. You have to make sure that some of the top of the bottle is revealed. That's not called Hadmana. Ein Isser Hadmana b'Shabbos b'davar she'eno ma'isiv hevel rak im matminim kli harishon atzmai. And this that we said is a problem to wrap things up on Shabbos is only if it's a kli rishon. Shaz gazu al Yisrael Adran. There you have a prohibition of Hadmana of insulating. Aval acha shegot pina lekli. But if you pour it out from the kli rishon into a kli sheni, shuv einoing ba'isar Hadmana. There's no problem of Hadmana in that case over there. And just to wrap up this chapter, he says like this: Lishmot tzina. So what if you want to just guard from coldness? Lo nechshav Hadmana rak im matminim kidei lishmo chayim hamaychel. It's only called Hadmana insulating if you're trying to keep something warm. But if your intention is the opposite, you don't want it to be warm. You have cold food. You have some popsicles or ice cream, you want to keep it cold. So then, there's no Hadmana over there, and you'd be allowed to do that. And finally he writes, let's say that you made a mistake, and you left food on the fire you weren't supposed to. Or you did chazara when you weren't supposed to, or Hadmana. Whether you did it knowingly or unknowingly, I feel even if a goy did it. Then you have to go and ask your local Orthodox rabbi, are you going to be allowed to get benefit from this or not? It will depend on many details of exactly how the case was done. So if it happens, go run to the rabbi's house and ask him if you can eat your cholet now on Shabbos. All the best.